I will fill you in. Um, a couple of technical issues and some other issues, but good morning, the sun is shining. I will keep saying good morning because of the adverts, so yeah, apologies for being 5 minutes late. Had a couple of technical issues. It wouldn't generate a link. It wouldn't work this morning anyway, but I'm here now, and oh man, it's now not work. Do you remember when it wouldn't work and I couldn't see the playback? Well, I can't see it now. Let me just try and watch myself on the laptop. No, it's not letting me, so I'm going to have to do it blind, and I can see your comments. I'm going to have to do it blind and hope that you can see me. So I'll turn the camera around. Okay, so I'm relying on you to, I can't see what I'm sharing, apart from if I look down my phone, but I can see my comments. So just tell me if there's a problem, and if it looks okay. I cannot see anything that my desktop is showing. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take a screenshot of that and see if I can get that resolved with my technical guru. Okay, so yeah, so I've had a flat tire this morning, and when I say flat tire, I mean completely going along. So I had a bit of a low air tyre on Saturday, so I pumped it up and it was fine. Took it to the garage, put some air in, fine. Sunday, Craig took his son home round the corner and it was fine. And he said to me, oh, your tyre's all right, isn't it? That's good news. And I'm like, yeah, that's really good news. And then this morning I reversed it out of the garage and I heard this psst, and I thought, oh no. I mean, I did set off quite early today because I thought the school traffic will not be existing this morning. So anyway, I managed to get to the petrol station where I normally go to put the air in, and it was completely flat. So I rang Craig in a panic, typical girl thing, and he's at work. So he said, there's a garage just next door, see if they can help you. So I went in there, went in there, walked around, went in there. One guy looked at me like I was typical woman who didn't know anything about cars, which probably true, but I know how to put screen wash in, and I know how to open my bonnet, and I know where my spare wheel is and my wheel nut, and I know how to put air in my tyres. So I know a few things. So anyway, they said drive it round, and they put the spare wheel on for me, and it's going in tomorrow for a new tyre. So I might work from home tomorrow. So anyway, and then I came here and I couldn't get the YouTube thing to work. And we've had a lovely weekend. We had a lovely day in Whitby yesterday and got back, and I did some laptop work last night, and then this morning I've been met with challenges, but never mind. So you'll have to keep telling me if everything looks, I know more about my car than you. Well, I've learned to put the screen wash in, and I know where the spare wheel is and the wheel nut, and I know how to do the air on the tyres, and I know what tyre pressure my tyres have. So I'm not doing too bad. Anyway, what I've decided to do since this coffee and card and carrying forward, I've decided that the last week of the coffee and card, we're going to do a nice fancier card. So I'm just finishing off prepping hand penned. I've prepped 4 out of the 5 weeks. I've just 1 more week to prep. So if you're doing the hand penned, they will be available for collection on Friday, and they will be posted out probably Wednesday, Thursday, okay, to start next Tuesday. So today we are doing, there's lots of elements today, week 6. Next round is back to a 5 week. So we're going to do this one, and I think it's called a joyfold card. So this, it's got like a mini card here that opens the opposite way, and then it's got like half a front, okay. Oh, hi Lorraine. I've not said hi to people because I was just so flummoxed. So, hi Sarah, hi Maria, hi Angela, hi Bab, hi Donna, hi Diane, hi Linda, and hi Lorraine. So, yeah. So I've had car problems this morning and YouTube problems, and now I can't see myself on the screen, which is really weird. But I can see your comments, so please do keep commenting and letting me know that everything looks okay. So let's go through what you've got. You've got the card base. I've scored it for you and I've cut it off. And if you want to do this again, I always recommend you have a ruler at home, because then you can measure what I've done. So this piece is 6 centimetres, so I've cut 4.5 off there. All right, so that's that. And then you have got a big piece of white that you can put just to one side, because that is for you stamping your strawberries and leaves on. All right. Then you've got a big piece of pear pizzazz, and that is to go in there like that. Yeah. All right. So that's that bit. Moving forward, you have a longer thin piece of pear pizzazz, and that will sit in there like that. So that, and obviously there's going to be papers on top of those. Then you have the other card. So remember, this is going to open the opposite way. So the spine's going to be on the right, and you have a piece of white for this as a layer. I don't often do a white layer. I'm obviously going to have some paper then, and then you've got a little scalloped you've got, I'm going to try and refresh Donna, but I don't know if it'll do anything. It's really weird because last week it wouldn't work. Oh, now I've got my ads, so let's have a look. No, an error occurred. It was really weird because normally I'm watching myself on Safari, and I tried Chrome last week and it worked on Chrome, and today it won't work on Chrome. So it's weird. Yeah, I've just tried and it's not working. Anyway, I'll rely on my viewers to let me know it's okay. Right, so there are all the pieces. First thing we're going to do is decide on our paper. Now, this is all dependent on what you have left. Remember, I did you an extra piece of the gingham one and of that one. So that one I'm going to use. This one would work with the blueberries on. You bring in a different colour in, but that green would work as well if you've got some of that left. This is my fave. And then I'm going to use the back of it as well. Look, look, look. Did I say to you ages ago, save a long thin piece like that because it could be coming in handy? Well, that's my piece. Right, so let's do some cutting. So I've got this piece that I'm going to cut down for the okay, so the background. The one that I'm going to use the red gingham for. I'll have a word with Catherine, Donna, see if she's aware of it. We're going to cut this at 9.5. You could do a thumbs up, I would love that, please, today. 9.5 by 13.8. And that's for the back one. Yeah. Now I just need to jog my memory with this. Okay. So this is going to be 5 centimetres wide, this strawberry one. 5 wide. And then this is going to be the same length, 13.8. So that should make sense to you because it's the same length as the background one. So that was 5 by 13.8. And then you can see the pear pizzazz is 5.5 by 14.3. So I always usually come up 0.5 centimetre. And then finally, I'm using this one that looks like the outside of a strawberry. This paper. is 6.5 by 10.2, so we've loads of measurements there. So I'll just hang fire so you can catch up. Oh, hi Margaret. I'm really chuffed there's so many. Well, I've got, what, 13 on today because it's such a warm day. So the back piece. So yeah, we had a lovely, lovely day in Whitby yesterday. It did take us 3 hours to get there. We set off at 8 o'clock. But it was very nice, very busy. And then the other piece, I'll call it. I've forgotten even what it was now. Was it 6? I know it's 10.2 or 6.5. Went on a little boat trip. There we go. Okay, so that's it for papers. So whatever papers you have got left from this lovely strawberry round, remember they were bonus papers. They are yours to use with other projects now. So I'm going to glue the big gingham piece onto the Pear Pizzazz piece. And then you can actually stick that on the back now. And then I'm going to, I keep checking my phone to see if you can see. And then I'm going to glue, I didn't even have time because I was rushing after my flat tire to change my grid paper this morning. I did an event on Saturday and we used peaches, and so there's peaches stamped in the background. So that's going to, oh, Rebecca's gone today. Oh, lovely. Probably be a lot quieter today. I mean, obviously it's still school holidays and stuff. I think the last time I went to Whitby was with school, primary school. Okay, so I've done that. And then I'm going to take my, remember the piece of white is going to go as your layer this time. I'm not liking this not being able to see what I'm doing. Oh, I've got it. Have I picked the wrong piece up? Hang on a minute. I've given you a different size. Hang on. No, I haven't. Hang on, I've told you to cut it wrong. How did I measure that wrong? I apologise. It's actually 10.7. Oh, man. Sorry. It's 10.7. I've looked at the wrong thing, so sorry. Oh, I'm having a nightmare. Oh, I hope you've not cut it. I hope you're catching up in a bit. I mean, I have got this bit left, so... Oh, man. I'm just human. I'm just human. I must have looked at it. It was two past something, and I thought it was past the 10, but it was past the 10.5. Right, we'll go again, Julie. we'll go again. Oh, thanks, Barb. Glad you enjoyed it. That looks a bit, actually that looks a bit long. You might have to trim a little bit off, I think I've cut it different on yours. Just trim a bit off that white. I'm glad you enjoyed it, Barb. I really enjoyed it. And sometimes I'm stressed when I'm doing these big events. But no, it went well, didn't it? Most of the technical stuff went all right. Okay, so let's just leave all that now, and then that would glue. Well, actually, we could glue it down. So what I want you to do is remember it's opening that way. So put glue here. You can glue the whole back piece. And open that out and glue it down and eyeball all around here that it's equal. And then that will just glue into there like that. And that sits in there like that. Should we do some stamping? Yeah, it did flow. I was on my toes all the time, Barb, keeping an eye on what's coming up next and what's, you know, with it being everything every half hour. Oh, hi, Wendy. Yes, I'm planning the next one already. Okay, so let's do some stamping. Where's my blocks? So what we're going to need for this one, I'm going to use my thingy again. You know, my stencil. Because I need... I'm just finding all my stamps. I need 3 leaves, 2 stalks and 2 strawberries. Okay. Oh man, I've not got my punch out. I was just thinking to myself, Julie, you've remembered to get everything out, even when you've been super stressed with the car stuff. Right, so blocks, let's stamp the leaf. I know what you mean, don't I now? Ross is, oh man, just move that. Ross is 22 on Saturday. 22. Okay, so I've done a leaf. Oh, good, Wendy. I think it's going to be the 4th of September. Okay. And then finally we need the little stalks. Okay. So I'm going to go in with my punch and it will punch those elements out. just line it up. So to my customers, I need to talk to you about, you should have had a newsletter this morning. I'm going to do a random extra leaf here that I'll just punch out. You should have had my newsletter this morning via email. If you haven't, then have a look in your junk. It should have come to you at about 8 o'clock this morning. I scheduled it for. And so remember the mini catalogue, which is the one that the strawberry stamps first featured in. They are carrying over the strawberries, by the way. As you know, they are in the new catalogue. But the mini catalogue finishes at the end of this month now. So if you've not seen it in the new catalogue, then it means it's not carrying over, and it's just while stocks last now. So some of the items that are not carrying over are reduced, and some are reduced by up to 50%. I mean, there's some stamp sets half price, some dies and stuff. It's brilliant. So I have sent a link on my email to a Google document which has taken out all the French and German sets, and you should be able to see all the reductions. Now, some of the bundles, it's now cheaper to buy the dies and the dies and the stamp set separately and not as a bundle. So yeah, I'm just need to get this lined up. So yeah, take a look at that, but it doesn't go live until 7. If you have a look at it and want anything, then please email me before 7, and I'll be popping an order in about that time. Okay, I've done my stamping. What time are we on? Woof, we're nearly on 11 o'clock. Right. Main thing with this is we are going to use this little die cut. Now, it is quite a tight fit for the birthday, and you want to make sure you've done the sentiment stamping. Before, so I'm just going to line it up and do the You Sweet thing just above the stitches. You want to do this before you do the putting the strawberries on, so you've got enough room. Yeah, the cactus product medley with the stamps and dies is half price. Some brilliant bargains. Lots of the papers are half price. It does, Sarah, yeah. It does. And I have, for those of you who shop online, I have popped a new code in, and it is the code, it is the online code is always my profile picture on my Paper Haven business page. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my blending brush. Some of you have these, some of you don't. They are still available. I'm going to do a little yellow background. You won't be able to see much of it, but it just gives it a pop. A little golden hue of colour. Oh my, we went for a bike ride on Sunday morning. About 17, 18 kilometres. I did. And then, as soon as we got back, Greg was like, right, we need to do this lawn. I mean, it was really bad because we've only been able to do things on a weekend now. And so we just cracked on, and oh hi Fiona, that was Daffodil Delight Barb. My Fitbit said I was doing a sport, which was doing the garden. So I'm going to pop a couple of leaves like that and like that. It's probably easier to glue this on here, although that pops up, so maybe not. Let's glue the straws on and then do that last leaf separately. I'm going to pop one there like that, face down. And then I'm going to pop one up here like this. Yeah, so we did the garden. Oh man, my Fitbit was wondering what the heck was going on with the bike ride, and I did about 200 active minutes apparently. And then obviously did a lot of, about 15,000 steps around Whitby yesterday. Went up the 199 steps twice. Found the bench of, memorial bench of my lovely friend who I did Sister Act with. So that was lovely to go find his bench. So we sat on his bench. So it's only a small die cut is this, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to end up overlapping the strawberries, so this one's going to pop in here like that, you see. So that's going to pop in there like that. And then I'll stick this onto here. Like that. And then I'll pop that final leaf. I'll just pop it under there like that. There we go. There is our card for today. Oh, that's moved. It's really weird that I can't see it. Right, let's just pop that in there. So that's today's card, and the last week of strawberries. I hope you've enjoyed doing the cards, and I hope you've learned a couple of tricks, like the stencil thing. And you've enjoyed the bright colours, and I enjoyed being a little bit fruity with the strawberry cards today. So this is something new I will be doing. I will be doing a fancy fold. Well, not a fancy fold, but a longer card as the last one now for my coffee and cards. So next week we are doing hand penned, and here are some of the card kits ready to go. That's one of my jobs for today. I don't know if I've got one of the cards here to show actually. I think they're all, I don't know where my, oh I do, hang on. So let me share one of the cards we're going to do. So this is one. You've seen it sort of a bit like it before, but I've used the thanks sentiment. We're using hand penned. The papers are gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. Can't wait to do this. So this one's for 5 weeks. It starts next Tuesday, the 18th of June. No, not the 18th, the 8th of June. And it lasts until the 6th of July. And then on the 13th of July, I've already advertised it. Can you actually believe it? I'm starting and I'm so excited. We're going fruity again, and this is a really good value one. We're going fruity again, and we're going to do the peaches. So you're going to get the peach stamp set, which is £17. You're going to get the Calypso Coral ink pad, and you will get a quarter pack. This is a bit more than a quarter, but you will get a quarter pack of the gorgeous, gorgeous peachy papers. Okay. and you will get a sponge dauber. It will be a new one, but you'll get a sponge dauber because I'm going to show you how to make your peaches look more peach-like. So here's an example of a little peachy card. I just love the peaches. Now you can upgrade to get the dies as well. So, but I know some of you just prefer to get the stamps, and that's fine. Now, we will be using other colours. We will be using pale papaya. However, I've not included that because some of you are getting it next week with the hand penned, okay? And some people are in my In Colour Club and In Colour sharing things. And you also need pear pizzazz, which we've just done with the strawberries. So actually, you're building up your ink pads really nicely now. So this one is for 5 weeks. It's 33. Okay, so it's more reasonable price than the other ones. I've been able to do it cheaper. So this is 33 without the dies, and I've forgotten how much it is with the dies, which is rather naughty of me. But I honestly can't remember everything. Let me just have a look now on my laptop, because I don't need to look on my laptop for anything else, do I? Here we go. So, yeah, it starts on the 13th of June. It's £49 if you want the dies, and that's the collected price. So yeah, that starts on 13th of June, and it's open for bookings now. We're back on Thursday night with week 51 of Paper Crafts and Piano. Please don't forget to email me at julie@thepaperhaven.co.uk with your song request for Craig. I've had about 6 so far. We'd love a few more than 6. And he will do some organ music as well. And so today the kits have gone live, the new kits have gone live for customers. I've put a video up with one of them, the For the Guys kit, that's on YouTube. So if you want to see what the reductions are, I'm going to be sharing some of my top picks at 1:30 on Facebook today. So I will be live on Facebook at 1:30, and I'll be going through the last chance list and going through my top picks. Okay, so I might not be really making much at all, just going through them with you. So I hope you can join me on Facebook Live at 1:30, and thanks for bearing with me with the technical challenges today, and I'll see you soon. Bye.